Hey guys, I'm Sayan Gupta and I'm 10 years old. I'm the founder of 10xforthekids.com. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please like it and share it. So without any delay, let's get started. So first I will go to Google Chrome. Then I will open REPL.it. This is a code editor that I use, but you can use any code editor you like. I will make this project using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and I will name this like HCF calculator YouTube. Create REPL. So now I will code in script.js. Yes. So first I will make a function named check prime. So in this method you will pass it a number and it will return true or false. It will return true if it is a prime number, false if it is not a prime number. So let's pass this num. So if num is equals to 1, we are checking if num is equals to 1, like if the number you have given is equals to 1, so return false. So this means that 1 is not a prime number, so we have to return false. And then we will make a for loop. If you have seen my previous video, I have given else if over here, but I realized that we did not need that. The for loop is doing that for us. So I am not putting that in this video. I realized because I will tell you the logic how. So for var x is equals to 2. So yesterday I explained wrong. In my LCM video, I explained wrong. Like var x is equals to 2. So it will start from 2 over here. I said that if we give it 2, then it will start from 3 and like that. But that was wrong. Sorry, something interrupted in between yesterday. That's why I didn't see the code properly and just gave wrong explanation. So sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, then x is less than num, and then x plus plus. So this loop will loop till x is less than num. Okay, if num percent x is equals to 0, so if num percent x is equals to 0, then return false. So we know that prime numbers are only divisible by themselves and 1. Okay, so if num percent x, so for instance x is 2, and then num is divisible by 2, so it is not a prime number because a prime number is only divisible by itself and 1. So okay, return false. And then if this is not true, so outside I will do return true. Okay, so we have just made the check prime method. Now we are gonna make a method called prime factor. So this will bring out a prime factor of the number you give. So like prime factor, I will pass it num. So this will bring out one prime factor of num. Okay. Then for var I is equals to true, I less than num I plus plus. Okay. Then if num percent I is equals to 0. So we are checking that if that number is divisible by 0, so it is a prime, it is divisible by I, then it is a prime, that I is the prime factor of num, one of the prime factors of num. Then I will return I. Okay. Then I'm gonna make a method called prime factors, in which you will pass a number again. So function prime factors. So this method will bring out all the prime factors of that number, not just one prime factor. Prime factor method is doing one prime factor for us. So I'm gonna pass it num. Okay. Then I'm making a variable called array. So I'm making an empty array in the beginning. Okay. Then I'm setting x is equals to num. So the passed value, this passed value, I'm assigning it to x. So while not check prime x. So while x is not a prime number, okay, then we are going array dot push. We are doing array dot push prime factor of x. So we are pushing one prime factor of x, and after pushing that, we are doing x is equals to x divided by prime factor x. So let's see this line. We are setting the value of x. Is equals to x. So like x is x till now, so it is num. So let's do this num for clear. So now we don't need this thing over here. So this is much more clear. X is equals to num, the number you are passing, divided by prime factor. So it will, let's make, no, it's like correct now. Okay. And then array dot push, we are pushing x. Okay. And then return array. So like we do need that thing, x is equals to num. I'm not explaining you why, but like we need it right now. Okay. So sorry, I forgot the var keyword. So like we have brought out, we now have all the prime factors of that number. Now we are on a main method, calculate HCF. Okay. So we are gonna make function calculate HCF method, and we are gonna pass it num1 and num2. We are gonna pass it 2 arguments because we will calculate HCF of 2 numbers. So array1 is equals to prime factors of num1 oh sorry, I forgot the var keyword. Var array 2 is equals to prime factors of num2. Okay, and then var array 3 is equals to empty array. Okay, so we are making 3 arrays, one with the prime factors of num1, one with the prime factors of num2, and one empty array. So let's go on. For var I is equals to 0, I less than array 1 dot length, I less than array 1 dot length, so array 1's length, and then I plus plus. Okay, so then I'm nesting a loop in it. For var j is equals to 0, j less than array 2 dot length. Now array 2 dot length, so this array's length, array 2 dot length, and then j plus plus. Okay, now we are putting a if statement inside it. If array 1 I is equals to array 2j, so like if array 1I is equals to array 2j, we are doing array 3 dot push, we are doing array 1 array 1's I, so we are pushing array 1I into array 3. Okay, so like what is HCF? HCF is highest common factor. Okay, so like we will see which are the common elements in that, and then we will push them into array 3, and then we will bring the product of all those numbers. Okay, then I'm doing delete array 1's I and delete array 2j. Okay, so we are done with this for loop, and like we have got the array of in array 3 we have all the common elements that were present in array 1 and array 2. Okay, so now product, sorry, I forgot the var keyword again. Var product is equals to array 3 0, so array 3's first element. For var y is equals to 1, so like I don't use a specific variable name, I just use whatever I like. So like I don't have a specific variable name. Sometimes I use x, sometimes I use I, sometimes I use y. To make your code neater, you can use one specific variable name. Okay, so y is equals to 1, y less than array3 dot length. And then y plus plus product into equals to array y. Sorry, array 3y. Okay, so let's see what is this doing. So for var y is equals to 1, y less than array3 dot length, y plus plus. Then we are doing product into equals to array3y. So like the first element, then the second element and all. Then if product is equals to undefined. Okay, so like if there's an undefined element in there, so return 1. So like not an undefined element, like if our calculate HCF method is not able to calculate HCF of some numbers, like when I was building this, there was a case where it was not able to calculate HCF, so I am returning 1 over here. Else, like an odd and even number, they only have the HCF of 1, so I am returning 1. Mostly this case is only with odd and even, because that's why I returned 1. So then else return product. It's gonna return product. So we have just made the calculate HCF method. So how do we test this now? Let's test this. Document dot write. We are gonna say calculate HCF of 4,6. Like it is correct. Highest common factor. It's bringing out the highest. So like I want to show you 4 and 9. So this is an odd and even number. So this is 1 because it was not able to calculate an HCF. Calculate the HCF. So we have just made a calculate HCF method. We have just completed it. Wow. I'm giving you an activity of like you could have done that in index.html. You could have put an input field and submit button, and then you could have brought document.getElementById or id and then dot value into these. So like this is the activity for you, that you have to put 2 input fields, a submit button, and whatever be in those input fields, and when the player presses submit, then it will calculate the HCF of the values of in the input fields. So this is the exercise. And to get the answer of the exercise, go to 10xcoderkids.blogspot.com. There you will get most of the things, like you will get lots of things. Calculate LCM also, calculate HCF answer also, calculator, a shift method, and push method, lots of methods, about 50 something methods you can get over there. So this is it, guys. We have just made calculate HCF method. So like if you want to test 50 and 100, so it will be 50, correct? So we have made the calculate HCF method. Thank you, guys. I hope you like my video. If you did, Don't forget to smash that like button. It motivates me a lot. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.